Now, let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Greg Shapiro, and let's queer up politics. Is this an attack on gay as Project 2025 creator to run against Senator Lindsey Graham? We begin tonight with a shakeup in South Carolina politics that's raising alarm bells for LGBTQ Americans. Paul Dans, the man behind the far-right blueprint known as Project 2025, is set to launch a primary challenge against longtime Republican Senator Lindsey Graham. Dans, the former director at the Conservative Heritage Foundation, is expected to run for U.S. Senate in 2026. Now, if you haven't heard of Project 2025, here's what's at stake. The plan seeks to reshape the federal government, stripping away career civil servants, dismantling the Department of Education, ending diversity programs, promoting fertility awareness over contraception, limiting abortion, and rolling back queer rights. Dans left the Heritage Foundation just before the 2024 election, with Foundation President Kevin Roberts saying Dans would be, quote, moving up to the front where the fight remains, end quote. Graham, who has served since 2003, once called Donald Trump a kook and a bigot before becoming one of his most loyal defenders. He has consistently voted against LGBTQ protections, even as rumors persist about his personal life with male sex workers, alleging he goes by the name Lady G. Graham has been a reliable MAGA and Trump supporter, but queer activists suggest that targeting Graham is proof that the Heritage Foundation wants even more. The question has now been raised. Will South Carolina's Senate race become the next battleground for queer rights in America?
Dun, dun, dun.
Poor Aunt Pity Pat. She must have a terrible case of the vapors right now. But this Dans dirtbag is the kind of evil fuck who plays dirty and likely already has access to all of the male escorts who did business with Miss Lindsey. And don't be surprised if he pulls something like this out of his bag of twisted tricks. This man is a psycho.
Well, don't hold back there.
I won't. Want more?
I think that there's an opportunity here for Democrats.
Yeah.
Because if they start infighting between them and start dragging out a lot of baggage that they both carry, this could be an opportunity for Democrats to take the
like when two idiots turn on each other.
Yeah, right. And split the vote.
And that's my point. I could care less what the Republicans do. Let them kill themselves.
Right.
Let them destroy themselves.
Celebrity death match.
Let them embarrass themselves with videotapes and audio tapes and whatever. It's just going to be like the superintendent of the Oklahoma school systems, Make all this noise and oops, you're watching porn on TV while you're in a meeting.
But don't forget, they've been re-electing Miss Lindsey many times. So there is there's a Republican stronghold there. The question is, can they find a Democrat who's going to be able to stand up?
With the new Republican entry to fight Lindsey, there is a chance that they could destroy themselves and give us an opening that we need with everything else that's going on.
And at the same point, the fact that the trend right now, from all the noise that I'm hearing in the background politically, is that people are tired of the Heritage Foundation. They're tired of the extremes. They're tired of the good people who are working the legal process to be citizens being arrested and deported. So, saying that you're with the Heritage Foundation may be a bonus for 15 minutes, but an hour after the meal, it may be indigestion and people may be saying enough's enough. So let the Republicans do what they're going to do. It's the Democrats that have the opportunity here. And until the Democrats get themselves organized in South Carolina, and they're working on this now, until they make noise, you just have to wait and see what happens.
And it's interesting that someone like Lindsey Graham, there's someone more evil. Like if he wins, it's just as terrible. But if this new one comes in with younger, more purposeful, having helped write, Project 2025, all of that, like Lindsey's awful. But could you imagine?
That's what I say about our current legislation. That's what I say about him. If he, God forbid, gets taken out, can you imagine what's going in that seat, and then what's going in the VP seat? I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah, but at this point in time, the demographics and the stats right now are that younger men and the younger generations are fighting this tooth and nail, the Heritage Foundation. So
I hope you're right.
We have 18 months. Yeah, we have to wait and see what happens. Yeah. So Lindsey Graham has sowed his oats. He's now going to be challenged.
150. It's like 150.
Yeah, but he's gonna be challenged, and now his support for Donald Trump is now biting him in the ass.
Yeah.
Democrats, do your thing and do it quickly. That is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.